What is up? This is Down Lane. Today we're going to be actually doing the Macalania temple. And there's gonna be a lot of crazy stuff. There's gonna be a pretty not that important, but there's gonna be a cutscene that happens. There's a Waka right there, or not a Waka. I think it's. Oh wait, is it? Yeah, it is a Waka. But now he's gonna sort of show
somewhere.
you.
What? Something you should.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool little cutscene.
It won't take long.
You'll see about his pilgrimage. And by his, I mean, obviously, Oron's previous to this pilgrimage, when he was the guardian of Lord Vraska. So actually, this fight that we're going to fight, it's very, like, I mean, it doesn't really matter, because I think we get a level 1 sphere. But just a rule of thumb, like, if you're ever fighting someone like that, you know, like, okay, if you defeat them, you get a level 1 sphere or something like that. You do not want to use an extract ability, unless that is the ability that you want, and you want not to get the level 1 or level 2 or level 3 sphere.
This is what sphere.
So we're going to fight like a little blob. And, like,
what's that?
If we use like an extract ability, for instance, we'll get an ability sphere, but this one that we only fight really like once in the game if we're just doing the main storyline and not like deviating much from it and doing bonus stuff. So yeah, like if we're only, then we only get that level sphere from this drop once, pretty much. Unless we were, I think you can fight this one in the Comlands, through the monster, I forgot what it's called, but the like monster arena. But anyways, so like we definitely don't want to use an extract ability because we want to make sure we get its default sphere that it drops. And I think it is a level 1, which is a very basic. I mean, we have like 13 of them. Maybe it might be a level 2, but we're going to start off this battle with Titus. Honestly, I'm just going to use haste on Titus right now so that he can use haste on Lulu, because I can't remember if honestly magic deals that much damage to that creature. I don't think it, because he sort of, I think, gets immune to it kind of thing. So I think I'll just use magic break, but I think it's immune to magic break too. And it doesn't do a lot of, okay, so I guess it's not, but I don't, yeah, so it does a little bit of magic. So if I used, let's say I use Thundera on that, I think he'll deal damage the first time, but after that, oh, it actually healed it. Wow, that
It
sucks.
absorbs all spells except its one weakness.
So it's one weakness. It must be like fire or something, I don't know. I'm just gonna attack it. Oh, that was horrible. Let's just... Okay, so we obviously know Fire Red does nothing to it. It actually heals it. So, let's see what other spells. I'd imagine... let's try Fire right now. And if that doesn't work... Okay, so then Blizzara is the spell, I would imagine. I don't think Watera, because that thing was in water. I'm gonna use Magic Break again. I honestly don't know if you can stack Magic Break, but it looks like you can. We're gonna switch to Yuna so she can heal. Who does she need to heal? She needs to heal. Honestly, I'll heal Oron. Then we'll heal Lulu after. Yeah, so if I had to just guess, I would say it couldn't be Watera. I mean, you said absorbs all spells except for his weakness. Yeah, so that's its weakness. That makes sense. So So now it's shifted elements. So what I would imagine that would mean is now it's Blizzara. Now fire is the one that it's weak to. So, let's actually just see if we can steal anything good from this creature. One does a lot of damage on us. Yeah, so now it changed. Okay, I see what. So yeah, now it's that makes sense. Now it has to be fire that's weak to because it just used a blizzard attack. Yep. So now use fire. Yeah. So it's gonna change elements again. That's gonna be a fire one. So that's super easy. So now we just go back to Blizzard. We can wait to see what it does, but we definitely need to actually switch to Yuna, so she can cure. Okay, so that's weird. Now it's Blizzard again. Looks like. Yeah, I'm just gonna summon one of these creatures. I'm not gonna use its overdrive because it might heal them, but I know the attack should at least deal the same as Oron's at least. Yeah, I did a little bit more, which is good. Yeah, it's weird. So it changed elements, but it really didn't because it said elemental shift when we used fire up, but it didn't because it's still using blizzard attacks, which is weird. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dismiss Ixion. I think that's how you pronounce it. We're gonna try Fire again, because it's using Blizzara. Hopefully it deals damage. Good. That's what I'm talking about right there. So we're gonna wait until we see what moves it uses. Let's see if she can cure anyone. Looks like everyone's in good shape, so we're gonna just switch back to Titus. And yeah, we'll just continue to attack. So it's using Fire. Then I guess we'll use Blizzara. And that should defeat it. Nope. It has a pretty good defense. But honestly, its magic defense is horrible because 18,000? Not that good. I want to see what it uses. Like, okay, so now it's using Blizzard. So then I'm gonna summon Ifrit. And we'll charge Ifrit's, we'll charge his, overdrive, use it, and that, there's no way that should be it. We don't want to use Meteor Strike because we just want to use a basic attack so it doesn't change elements. I don't know if we'll be able to use this because he's taking a lot of damage right now. So I'm gonna use Fire on him just to heal himself a little bit. And I'll do it one more time. Just want to get his overdrive used so he can fight this creature out. see it? That's what I'm talking about. Wow, we leveled up quite a bit. So we got 2 level 2 key spheres. And the reason why I know, when I said in the beginning of the fight you want to use an ability sphere, or you don't want to use an ability sphere or like an extract sphere, or sorry, extract ability, extract ability, extract speed, or extract anything on these kind of fights and boss fights, because you want to get their level sphere drops basically. And the reason why I know was because last time I used extract ability skill, and basically what that means is basically it's an ability that any character pretty much can learn, and you use it on those creatures, and basically you override whatever they're going to drop, and you get whatever type of extract, whether it's an extract ability, because if you want ability spheres, or speed if you want speed spheres. But if you do that, then it's going to override the drop, and in this case, if you used it, it would override the level 2 key sphere drops. And so last time when I was fighting, I used extract ability because I was short on ability spheres, and I didn't realize that this creature dropped level 2 spheres, and I didn't get any level 2 spheres, and so I was ticked. But yeah.
Whoa, this is all.
Jacked left it here 10 years ago. Play it back. What are you taking?
Well, you said it was gonna be a long trip. We'll be seeing a lot of neat things, right? So I thought I'd record it all in this. To show to my wife and kid, you know.
This is no pleasure cruise.
Hey, Braska. Ain't this supposed to be a grand occasion? We're the cheering fans, the crying women.
This is it. Too many goodbyes. People think twice about leaving.
If you say so. Well, it better be a lot more colorful when we come back.
See, what's
a
funny
parade for
is
Braska, vanquisher of sin.
they're in the Vale right now, which is the place we'll go after Macalania.
Day will break soon.
But it seems like they actually started in Bavale, because when Kamari finds Yuna,
Oren, could you stand closer to him?
you'll find, or she finds him in Bavale, basically. So maybe they started in Bavale and then went all the way to Besaid.
Good. That should
And
do it.
then, so it's a little interesting, but
What's the matter?
because
Afraid
Bavale's
I
sort of
might
like
bite?
one of the last Aeons you get.
Braska, you should take one too. It'll make a great gift for little Yuna.
Yeah, that's a cool one. That's
I suppose.
Naranso area.
Lord
Mount,
Braska, we shouldn't be wasting
oh,
our
it's called
time like
Mount,
this.
something.
What's the hurry, man?
Let me tell you what the hurry is.
Yeah, so actually
Oren.
in Bavale, that's the last Aeon you would, like any normal summoner, that's the last Aeon they would get, because all the other Aeons are bonus
Wasn't on
Aeons.
some pleasure cruise.
And Anima, which is the one we
think there's
saw
more.
after the Blitzball tournament, the only one who has that Aeon is Seymore. We'll get that we'll get that Aeon, but the reason why Seymore is because it's his mom's Aeon, basically, or I think it actually is his mom. She turned it into
It means
that
you're stuck in
Aeon.
Spira like
Yeah,
me.
that's actually his
You
mom.
might not know when you'll get back
Turning
home,
that Aeon.
but you
Sort
better
of
not be
interesting, but
crying.
yeah.
Although I guess I'd understand. But you know what? There's a time when you have to stop crying and move on. You'll be fine. Remember, you're my son. And, well, never mind, I'm no good at these things.
Funny because I bet Titus dislikes his father even more the fact that he's trapped in Sphera rather than being back in Sanderkind. But it's a
Anyways,
pretty interesting story. You'll find
believe
out
in you.
if you don't know
Be
about it
good.
a little bit later on. about the whole concept of
Goodbye.
Titus and all that.
He sounded almost serious, but it was too late.
He was serious. Jecht had already accepted his fate.
His fate?
Jecht, he was always talking about going home to Zanarkand. That's why he took all those pictures, to show them to you when he returned. But as he journeyed with us and came to understand Spira and Braska's resolve, it happened gradually, but Jecht changed. He decided he would join Braska in his fight against sin.
So then, he gave up going home?
That was his decision.
I guess I understood. My old man, he knew there was no way back home, back to Zanarkand. He wanted to go home, but he knew he couldn't. He couldn't go on. Besides, even if he had found a way back, I don't think he would have left his friends behind before. All right, let's go, guys. Maybe I had to.
Wait,
Yeah?
Jecht loved you.
Oh, come on, please.
He just didn't know how to express it, he said.
Enough about my old man, okay?
I just thought you should know.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Now we should be close to Macalania. There is another cutscene, but I actually think it happens later. Yeah, so right now we're close to there. There is another cutscene, but it does happen later in the game. Just grab that. We'll talk to that one person. Tell him that he should be a chocobo breeder, basically. And then when we leave the next morning, he shouldn't be there, and we can use the chest. Or open the chest. So, we're gonna switch to Titus real quick. Wow, I didn't realize he had such little health. We're gonna use delay attack. Actually, not delay attack. We're gonna just attack the that creature right there. Yeah, good. I'm happy that creature didn't attack Titus. It probably would have killed him. Let's use Waka. Hopefully, he can defeat the evil eye. And nice. Honestly, I feel sad using Lulu's overdrive because I'm so bad at it that it's probably worse, or she deals less damage with her overdrive than she does with her normal attack. So we're gonna use Fyra because I can only imagine that's an ice slam. She's starting to become pretty powerful. And she is a great character to have, but, I mean, in all honesty, because we're going to be using Yuna later on in the game as a black mage, because she has incredibly high MP anyways, but it just makes the party super versatile. And the nice thing about it is having her learning magic means that she sort of fits in 3 roles in one. And what I mean by that is with Yuna, or not Yuna, with Yuna learning magic, she can do sort of what Waka does, where she can become a ranged fighter in a way. Like, obviously she's not dealing any physical damage, she's only doing magic damage, so any creature with high magic defense, it doesn't deal much, but there's not a lot of like flying creatures. So like, because normally you'd have Waka using fighting a flying creature. Most of the time when you're fighting a flying creature, they either are a magic creature where they're gonna be like weak to one element, or they're gonna be like a creature like the evil eye that just does a normal, like, very powerful attack. And both of those you can use magic and kill them pretty easily. So for her it doesn't matter, and also because she's going to be learning double cast. Let's say in any like way there is going to be a creature that has high physical or magic defense and is a flying creature, then she can use double cast. But it doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, like most flying creatures don't have that high of health anyways. They deal a high amount of damage but don't have a high amount of health. So she should be able to take out any creature pretty fast. So that's the nice thing about... Oh, went the wrong way. That's the nice thing about using Yuna, because she just sort of allows you to have Waka's role in a way, and she also allows you to use Yuna's or Lulu's role where she can deal magic damage. And then also she obviously has her own role where she can heal and summon as well. So she sort of fits in 3 characters as one later on in the game when you use the teleport sphere to go into Lulu's sphere basically and learn double cast, flare, under all those incredibly powerful abilities. But Lulu's definitely powerful right now. We'll stop using her all together once we use teleport spheres and stuff like that. And that will happen when we go to the Al Bhed place, because there's like literally one spot, a chest like in like a sand dune, where you can get 2 teleport spheres. You just have to fight a very easy boss, so that will be nice. Looks like we learned Shell, which is a great ability, very powerful when we're going to be fighting some heavy duty like bosses that have magic, like predominantly magic attacks. And I don't want to spoil it, but the next boss we're going to fight in the Macalania temple is going to have some high like magic, but we'll probably summon a lot of our creatures, so it won't matter that much. It's crazy how just one battle, even though it was a boss battle, but one battle leveled up Riku 5 levels, because she like had 0 SP level before. A lot of these other characters that we've been using had like 2 or 3, because I like to wait at least a little bit before I level up their spirit grid, because if not, it's almost like every battle I go and do this and it's kind of repetitive. So probably really won't use Riku that much. We're going to use her in the Al Bhed area to get Al Bhed potions, but honestly Al Bhed potions, they're great, but they're not really necessary, especially when you have a healer. And then I can't wait to use Kimahri in one of the Sin battles, and he'll level up probably like 20 or 30 levels. That's why I'm kind of waiting just to use Kimahri till a little bit later, just to level him up. And the reason why I would do that is just because with Kimahri, actually, real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just sort the weapons real quick. Actually, before I even do that, just so that I do not forget, I'm going to cure every person. But I'm going to just check these weapons. It'll be nice when we have, when we use Kimahri. We're not going to use him really anything like that, but we might use him in a way as like a friend sphere or something like that, because what's going to happen is if we want to teleport Yuna to like learn auto life, he's actually somewhat close to auto life, or maybe it's full life. It's one of those two. I think it's full life, because he's near Riku's sphere. So we'll use Kimahri to navigate to that if we have to, if we don't have enough teleport spheres. And then what we'll use is a friend sphere to go to where Kimahri is, and then Yuna can just get that ability, and then we can give her a return sphere or something like that at that point to return to where she was learning the black magic skills, whatever they are. The nice thing too about Lulu is, honestly, every single place that like her most powerful moves are going to be is going to be like literally just in the like same area, so you don't have to like go all over the map to learn different things. The only exception to that, I think Demi might be a little bit further away, than some of the other ones. Not Demi, Ultima, that's what I meant. Demi's not really, I mean, Demi is powerful, but you don't really need to use it. I never use it, because most of the monsters I don't really care about lowering its health by a quarter. Maybe the bosses, but yeah, that might be the only creatures that I use Demi on, because I'll always use Ultima over Demi. Ultima is just very, very powerful, so. But yeah, right now we have a bunch of level 1 key spheres. I don't even know how we got 12 of them, but then we have 2 of the level 2 key spheres. So I actually kind of messed up there. Well, actually I didn't, because I was in the item menu. I might just sell all these items. I just don't like to have them, or these weapons. I don't like to have that many weapons, so. Oh wow, I didn't have that many weapons, I didn't realize. We're gonna talk to this guy.
Hi there. Would you look at this? They always leave. Oh, you want me to... There. Good boy. I've always been able to tell. Maybe I'd make a better chocobo. Hey, what?
Yeah, I'll say chocobo breeder.
Yeah.
Just because those girls are making him do everything, making him walk around while they're on their chocobos, so I'm like, yeah, be a chocobo breeder. It's way less of a pain. So, we're gonna save. Actually, I think that just compiles stuff. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, we'll synthesize with that one just to be safe. And this is the dude that we see everywhere. The old, I don't know what he is, but he explains about every place that we go to.
Make sure you're prepared.
Let's talk to Yuna.
Don't forget to.
Oh.
And I think we're gonna just rest a little bit. You know what's interesting? I never buy weapons the entire thing. I just think the weapons sort of suck anyways. If you're to buy them in the store. Not always, but a lot of time they are. The only thing I would ever buy is ether. Or maybe antidote. Well, actually, I would rather buy a remedy than an antidote. We're gonna rest, and we should be able to leave and head out for the Macalania temple. Nope, I guess not. Maybe I should talk to more people.
Serious? A wedding's not supposed to...
Come on.
I say what I...
Oh, so you're.
You know...
Yuna's.
Can we go now?
Smiling.
Right.
There is a saying. It means prepare
Sounds like something an old.
for.
You know, I'm just gonna head out. Maybe we actually don't get that chest until a little bit later. That's what I think happens, so.
Lady...
I know that after you have the
Please.
airship, you can
Lord
get that chest
Seymore,
easily. It's not that
It's
important.
quite
I think it's literally
I
just
have
2,000 gil anyways.
I want to. Do you think?
But of course... Lord Seymore...
Goodbye.
Where? We must follow. I'll have to ask you to... I'll send...
We're all with you. That.
Yuna!
Yes, sir.
Oh no!
I'll...
this is an easy little fight. So, with this fight, pretty much all we do is fight this little machine thingy. And it has like an anti-magic kind of thing, but we just, once we defeat that, then we can use all the magic we want against it. See, I don't know why he fights her, because he's literally her brother. I believe he is. I mean, I know that's his name, brother, but I would imagine that is her brother, and I think it is her brother because, well, I guess I'll just end at that, because it sort of spoils a little bit, but...
Oh no!
Translation?
He's gonna use an anti-magic field on us!
God thrust!
Yeah, this is not that difficult of a boss. So what we're gonna do is really try to actually haste Auron, just so that he can use like, what's it called? Power break, magic break. I don't think this actually deals any magic, but first, I didn't realize we have our overdrive charged, so we're gonna use our overdrive first. Oh, that's out of range. That makes sense. Power break first, definitely. Oh, it's completely immune, so that's nice. We'll just continue to attack. Oh wow. Can't even use magic, but we can use Pray, which is a decent ability. It heals every person about 100 health, 200, I guess. We might get a Albed potion if we steal from this, and that we can use. No, we just got lunar curtains. And because it's a thunder, I mean it's an equipment, if we use Thundera, it would probably heal it, so we're going to use Firera. That should deal, I mean maybe Watera too would deal a lot of damage, but I think Firera would deal most. So we use that. Just because it's an electrical, like, equipment, so probably would deal a bunch of damage. I'm going to just keep Auron in the party. Oof, that, nothing. And now it's sort of the cue to turn, or to trade, not trade, to switch Waka with Yuna. You know what? Honestly, let's just summon a creature. Oof, that sucks. The one creature with a max overdrive is literally the Thunder one, and Thunder pretty much is gonna, I mean, honestly, it might do a lot of damage, but I know like earlier on in the game, we had to charge a piece of equipment with Thunder, so, and that, the Thunder that we used was able to charge the equipment, so it obviously gave it life, I guess you could say. Okay. A little interesting, but yeah. So Thunder would probably heal that equipment, not deal damage to it. I think I might just attack next turn because it's only doing 500. Wow. That was impressive. This should actually defeat the enemy, I think. Because I think it had about 10,000 health left. Oof, that did nothing. 4,000 only. So we're gonna actually switch. Oh, he's gonna use the mana beam on Ifrit again. So we're gonna just attack, let Ifrit die. I'm a little nervous because he's gonna use the mana beam right away. Yeah. No. So Oron's gonna die, Yuna might die, and Lulu might die because they don't have. Okay, that was good. That sucks, but I'm gonna switch to Walker just because he has the highest health. I'm gonna use a Phoenix down. Oron. And then I think I'm gonna just summon. Oh, not good. I'm gonna summon Valfor. Valfor or Baleford? Baleford? Interesting. And we'll just use. Yeah, definitely Sonic Wings. Let's just attack it. Oh, I should have used Sonic Wings. Well, actually, no. I should have. Yeah, I should have used Sonic Wings, and then I should have used Attack. If we get the Overdrive before it uses its mana beam, then we defeat this enemy. Yeah. Just because Energy Blast, I don't think I'm pretty sure it will defeat. Yeah. Because I would imagine that was a very powerful Overdrive against it. I'd have to take back those words when I said this is an easy fight in the beginning. It is supposed to be an easy fight, but we almost died there. We were about 300 health from dying. Orin actually died. That's crazy. So, wow, we actually leveled up quite a bit too. So the only thing that sucks is
Extra Guardian, Yunakva.
now Waka, you can see Waka's very happy.
Guardian. Well, guess I had to.
How come you speak out bad?
Well,
Because
You knew? Why didn't you tell me?
we knew you'd be upset.
This is... I can't believe I've been traveling.
you're wrong. We have nothing.
Well, the funny thing is,
You know what that means?
Yuna is half hell bed, so
Sin was born.
quite
You got
interesting
proof?
how
It's in
Waka
Yevon's
doesn't even
teaching.
know that.
That's not. Yevon says this. Can't you think for yourself?
Well, then you tell me. Where did sin come from, huh? You badmouth Yevon, and that's all you can come up with.
What? That doesn't mean you should do whatever they say. Nothing will ever.
Nothing has to...
You want Sid? There might be a way to.
Sin will be gone once we...
When?
If we keep faith in...
Why do I?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a long storyline, but basically she's sort of talking about.
Come on. I mean, getting angry. You guys got along fine.
That's different.
Well, I don't.
Yeah,
and
so
I probably know. I know.
So she's
just
yeah. Well,
think
I
of
guess
this
you'll
as an
find out a little bit more about it later on. But with Riku, she's
Let him go. Give him time to
like obviously the way that
You've done nothing.
like people like Waka, not really like people like Waka, but like Yevon and all that. The plan doesn't work because Sen always comes back. So Riku's basically talking about, you know, there's got to be a better way or another way to defeat Sen so that he doesn't come back, or that the way that they use isn't like that they have these pilgrimages and all that. They need to change it. So this is sort of an important part because she sort of hints a little bit about why pilgrimages don't work.
Just kidding. It's okay. At least you're still nice.
And also she sort of says another important thing about Yuna too, in a way.
Uni, you think?
Huh?
Well, my dad's sister
See?
is Uni's mother. You get it?
So she's Yuna's cousin.
Ah, I had no idea. If you say so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess you're guarding your family then.
Yuna's not the only one that I want to protect.
Huh?
We Albed want to protect all of the summoners, you know? Summoners are... Well, you could say that they sacrifice themselves to, well, to bring happiness to Spira.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Riku?
yes?
Sacrifice themselves?
You know, the pilgrimage. It, takes a lot out of you.
Oh, right.
So I guess
Yuna's real serious about being a summoner. For Yuna, well,
basically what
Riku's
Riku's saying is that any summoner,
you are gonna help her too, aren't you, Riku?
Basically every summoner that
So you shouldn't say that
successfully
Yuna's
defeats
sacrificing herself.
Sin dies with
Riku?
final summoning.
I hope you're right.
So whenever they do the final summoning to defeat Sin, they actually die from that summoning. So that's sort of why the Albed are taking this up. Oh, sorry, I sort of spoiled it, but yeah, that's sort of why this Albed are taking the summoners so that the summoners don't die on the pilgrimage. But so it kind of sucks because I sort of spoiled it a little bit, but because now you know who takes the Albed. But nice, we got 400 gil. That's gonna go a long way. But yeah, so you sort of see, like, I guess from the Albed's point of view of like not really why they fight against, you could say, Spira or Yevon, I guess you could say, just because every single time pilgrimage or a summoner completes their pilgrimage, they die anyway. So
Halt! The likes of her are not welcome in this hallowed place.
She is a guardian.
An Albed? A guardian?
it's so funny how everyone knows that Riku is Albed, but
I've
Waka
decided to be Yuna's guardian now.
has no idea until
and that's
like
all
right
I
then.
want.
And that's all one needs to be a guardian.
Very well.
Kind of looks like he's from Star Wars, just because the one Sith dude has the same thing.
So, Lady you shouldn't kid around.
Yeah,
You're not happy?
Nah, it's... Do you know where Yuna...
She's gone to the
Let's go open some of these chests. Now the interesting thing about this temple that's unique to it compared to all the other temples that we go to in the game is that you actually don't do like the little sphere thing until after you get your Aeon.
A sphere in Lady Yuna's belongings.
Oh no. So this is where you get a huge like you really understand who Seymore is. You just go and grab all the stuff from the chest. You can sort of hear with the noise
This may well.
of the song sort of paints, and you can see the look on the face of all the people that are around. What kind of what they just found out.
What I am about to tell you is the unclouded truth. I swear it on my honor as a Guado. Listen to me very carefully, for I shall tell you the truth about my son Seymore. His mind is closed even to me, a maester of Yevon. But I can feel flames of darkness burning in his heart. He is using Yevon, the Guado, and even the summoners. If he is not stopped, he will surely bring destruction and chaos to Spira. I will leave this world soon, killed by my own son. But I do not fault him, because I
think I would fault him.
Wise enough. He has suffered and become twisted.
I don't think I would.
I could not protect him and his mother.
Yeah,
from
maybe
the
you take
world
some of it,
and
but I
its
don't think you
cruelty.
would say, "Oh, that all is on the
I
parent.
will
That's definitely on the
accept
son
death as
for
punishment
doing
for
something
my
like that."
deeds. But whoever is watching this, I implore you to stop Seymore. Stop my son.
So that pretty much shows that Seymour's not a good
Will you
person.
be all right?
Without us, no.
Where you going?
And I think it's kind of,
What is a maester?
yeah,
Come on, Walker.
I don't know why Yuna would make the decision she did after watching that video. Now, obviously, she's trying to negotiate with Seymore, but it's just, you're not going to win from that negotiation. That's like the dumbest negotiation ever. You have to defeat Seymore, or at least show that to the people, basically, and then, but yeah, so that's where I'm like, this is stupid, but,
But Vel will hear about this.
and it's kind of sad because you'll see soon that the person that's painted as the antagonist is not Seymore, it's actually Yuna and her guardians. But yeah, like all these people here are witnesses, so it's interesting because like everyone sort of goes with it, even though the real antagonist is Seymore.
Kimari.
And we'll see Seymore in about
even
2 minutes.
If he is truly at fault, it must be done.
I would assume, I mean, that video is pretty clear, so I don't think you can say no, like he's not at fault. You definitely have to acknowledge that Seymore is the person. Like, obviously they weren't there when Jisco was murdered, but I mean, obviously that should be evidence enough.
Seymore! Please be silent. Lady Yuna prays to the faith.
Make me!
Yuna!
But why?
We saw Jiskel's sphere.
You killed him.
What of it? Lady Yuna, certainly you knew of these things, did you not? Well then, why have you come here?
I came to stop you.
I see. You came to punish me then. What a pity. Ah, of course. Protect the summoner even at the cost of one's life. The code of the Guardian. How admirable. Well, If you're offering your lives, I will have to take them.
Maester Seymore, I trust my guardians with my life, but they are also my friends. I will not stand by and watch them be hurt. I will fight you too!
All right!
Maester Seymore!
So be it.
She still has no health, that sucks. I'm gonna use haste, just so that we can get her to heal herself and to heal everyone else. Actually, don't know why we have Kamari in our party right now. Looks like Titus could get healed too a little bit. I'm gonna use Magic Break on Seymore. Oh, nice. That still worked on him too, because I know that guy's uses magic as well. I think I'm gonna use Shell on her as well, because I know that they're gonna use a lot of magic. I'm gonna use Haste on Orin as well. So I definitely want her to cure Orin. And also, I'd like her to use Shell on Orin, just because they're going to use a lot of magic attacks, and at least will allow Orin to be someone that you know is going to stay alive. Before we use her overdrive, I just want to give everyone like XP. I do want to use Riku. Actually, let's wait, because, well, yeah, since Waka is on the field, Waka has pretty good health too. Nice, that was actually a good steal. We got a Turbo Ether. I'm just gonna use a Cure. Doesn't really matter because Yuna has such good MP that, or magic, that, or mana, I guess you'd say, that we really don't need to worry about, like, her magic running out, especially because there's a lot of save spheres along the way. We can always just press one of those to regain all of her mana. Cure Yuna, switch to Lulu real quick. Actually, I want to keep Lulu in there. I'll substitute Waka, just because Waka, he's not going to do that much damage, and then substitute Waka for Ron. Before we use our summon overdrive. I'm gonna substitute him right now. Use his overdrive. I'm gonna use honestly Dragon Fang. I wonder how much potion they have. They've been using a lot of potion every turn. Or do they have an infinite amount? I'm gonna just cure some of these guys and then after that I'll use the Grand Summon. Unless, yeah, I'll use the Grand Summon. I don't know. Can I? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can Grand Summon her just because she just went through the trials thing, or the cloister trials. And got Shiva.
Feel my pain. Come, Anima.
The Anima is the most powerful, like, basic attack that I think an Aeon can have is, well, Anima has the most powerful, just standalone attack, but Pain, like, other than a lot of other Aeons where they're, like, their own unique attack has, like Baleful, for instance, it gives them another attack. Pain actually does the opposite. It actually, like, gives the enemy more than one attack back to back most of the time. So if we use, yeah, I guess that doesn't really, Heavenly Strike does not give us a second attack. Wonder what her space health is. Oh yeah, so it does, Heavenly Attack does give us a second attack. It actually deals a decent amount of damage. Oh, I guess it doesn't. That'd be good. So if she survives, yeah, we'll use Blizzara. Hopefully she can get another overdrive. I think I'm gonna use magic one more time before, yeah, we'll just use your overdrive. I'm just going to use that, because obviously we'll defeat Anima with that move, which is nice, because Anima is like one of the most OP Aeons, and we have another overdrive with Shiva, but it looks like she's going to die right now, unfortunately. gonna use like Thundera on Seymore. And I would imagine this Aeon should be able to defeat Seymore. Yeah, once you defeated the Seymour's guards, battle is really easy.
Yuna, you would pity me now?
Lord Seymore! What happened here?
What have I done?
Wait a minute, it's not our fault at all. Seymore struck first, he's the bad guy.
You did this?
Yuna, send him.
No, stop! Stay away from him, traitors!
I'm pretty sure that that Yuna and her guardians can overpower those three and send Seymore, but they decide not to.
We're finished.
Now hold on just a minute. Seymour's the bad guy, right? We'll just explain to
I don't
everyone
think you would
what
say
happened.
right. I think everyone acknowledges that.
It won't be that easy. Let's get...
She gained... Well, that was from the last battle on that, but still, that's impressive. 10 level. Just gonna save that real quick. And now is the fun part. This is the actual thing that we're gonna do. The sphere thing or whatever it's called.
Give me a...
This one's actually a pretty easy one. It actually reminds me a little bit of Zelda, because one of the maps he used, and I think it was Majora's Mask, was a lot like this. Well, not a lot like this, but it was sort of like the same concept, where you'd use like these pillars to move something. I forgot what it was. But we're gonna use, or take that sphere. No longer, well, we'll need it one more time. There shouldn't be, yeah, there's one right here. What we're gonna do is move this here. That will power that one up. Then we'll move this one here so that we can grab that sphere up there. And we'll bring that all the way down. We'll get that one from up there, bring that one all the way down here. You pretty much do this whole process kind of twice, but it's pretty easy. So we'll go take this one down here, put it in that thing. We'll take that, because we have to power up the entire like platform or bridge, and then once we do that, we'll be able to get the destruction sphere. I'm just gonna take that one. I'm gonna take that one out. Put this one back here. Because we're gonna use that again. I'm gonna take this one. Actually, let's go down there. Grab it. So. I'm just going to hold on to this one for right now, because we don't need that. There we go. So that's nice because we got the destruction sphere. Back there. Wait. Oh, I guess that doesn't work. Huh. I don't know if I can push this thing. Okay, that sucks. So... yeah, because that looks like it didn't make the platform thingy. Actually, let's see, maybe it did. Nope, it looks like it didn't. Actually, I'm gonna take that one out. And this one back here. Oh, that's because I have the destruct. Oh, no, that's just the glyph sphere. Oh. kind of screwed up. Oh, well, actually, maybe? Let's see. Maybe it's still fine. We'll go down there and check. Nope. That's great. So we have the Macalania sphere right there. I definitely don't want to take the destruction sphere. Yeah, we're gonna just reset that one more time. Before we move that, we definitely have to put this thing back in that area. Actually, I think I might have to recharge the glyph sphere instead. I'm gonna just look it up real quick. Well, it's just weird because I don't see the third sphere. Like, obviously, because we need 3 spheres, and there's only that one there. This one, need one right here, and that doesn't work. Alright, so like we're short a sphere. So, I mean, I'll put this one in that middle one, but... Oh wait, no, I guess it did work. Yeah, it did work. Oh, because I think that one's automatically powered. So, I guess we didn't really need to... Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, it definitely isn't powered, because... You can see, that's there. That's so weird. I don't know why... I'm gonna leave and go back in. Doesn't really make much sense, but... That's the glyph sphere right there. And... what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna... I guess, yeah. That doesn't really... Okay, so yeah, there's that sphere right there. So I'm gonna just switch it up this time. I'm gonna use, I'm gonna take that sphere out. I'm gonna just have that one placed in this pillar. Well, actually, I guess I kind of have to use that one because well, actually, let's see. I'm gonna put this sphere. Probably won't work because it's a glue sphere, but oh, I guess it does work. So just. Well, actually, no, it won't work because, the glyph, I think is, let's see, if the glyph stays there, then it will work. Okay, it does work, it looks like. So, I'm gonna go up here. Oh yeah, we have to uncover all that stuff first. Where the destruction sphere will go. Just move this up there. Oh, that was... well, actually, yeah, that was stupid. Because I need to take the other one that creates the ice block. bring that down there, and then take the one that creates the bridge and put it in the center pillar. Now it's going to defall that thing, and now we need to create recreate the destruction sphere. I'm going to do that by bringing that thing back here, moving the Macalania sphere, because we don't want to make that the destruction sphere, because we have to use it for that pillar. So yeah, it kind of sucks. I didn't realize you have to change the glyph sphere into the destruction sphere. But it makes sense, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is take the glyph sphere back. Oh yeah, there we go. I was like, can't put it in there. Hopefully it works. I'm sure it has to work, but I think that made it the destruction sphere. Let's see. Yep. Let's grab our Macalania spheres. We're going to use the destruction sphere again. Put it back in the place where it needs to go. Then we're gonna take this thing. That sucks because we have to like redo the whole thing again. But at least we are. This is actually the last temple where you use spheres. Because, well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the last one. Because all the other ones was like patterns and stuff like that. Well, you still use the destruction sphere in each temple because you have to put them in the right place, but this is the last one where it's predominantly you just use spheres and change them into like other stuff. That was a good learning lesson. You can't use the, you have to transform the glyph sphere into the destruction sphere. And let's not take the destruction sphere. Because if we did, we'd have to redo everything again, which sucks. Now the next thing to watch out for is you obviously can't step on the little thing that spawns the little pedestal thing. So you have to like that right there. You can't step on it or else it removes the third part of the bridge. And up here it has one too, so you have to be like very careful not to walk on it. You can walk on these all you want, but you can't walk on that other thing. So now we accomplished that, and that was good. And we learned a lot about, you know, like the whole sort of Seymore and everything, and also we're sort of now the villains, I guess, even though we're not.
To explain.
But
no need.
Meaning?
Lord Seymore was the...
You're not letting us go.
I just like
Wait! Just go
I don't know, just punch the dude in the face, say let us explain.
Run!
Like I wouldn't be so like I mean you guys you can't like run away, you gotta like tell them, okay, like we're not the villains. Seymore didn't show them the sphere. Yep, nothing really there. But I think we're gonna actually just end it. We're gonna end it, and next episode will be pretty cool. We're gonna fight like a. Well, actually, the next episode. I'm trying to think what happens. There's some cool stuff that happens next. I don't think. So right after this, we're gonna be going. We don't go to the Al-Bhed place next, but now we're sort of like the villains, I guess, even though we're not, obviously. But yeah, this is sort of where the storyline gets pretty cool. The Al-Bhed place is awesome. Bavel's sort of cool too. You have to fight a lot of people, and then Macalania, or not Macalania, the Comlands is really, really awesome. That's all going to be coming up next. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. This is awesome. This is gonna be fun because this is like really where the storyline like completely shifts direction, even though we're gonna continue the pilgrimage. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.